to finish it soon. Okay, I'm gonna edit that out. Bye. Good morning, it's Monday. So I still plan to read and finish the end of Policing. However, Rye wanted to buddy read Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things by Margie Fuston, I think that's how you pronounce it. I got this because it was nominated for the Prince something with libraries recently, and I never heard of it, so I was like, okay. Rye said that it's not getting great reviews. I am no longer looking at reviews before I start a book, so I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about the book. I'm hoping that it's so short. Maybe I can get it done in 2 days, she says. Probably not. Also, I'm wearing a dress. I'm going to an author event tonight, and I haven't been to an author event in over 2 years, so I was like, why not dress up? I'm hoping to film some of that tonight. It's at a local bookstore, and it's a smaller setting, so I feel kind of weird vlogging in public in that way, but I'll try my best. So gotta get started this today. Gonna try to read 100 pages of this. Hello, I am on page 62 of Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things. I'm liking it. I will say the pacing is weird. So the whole objective of this is that her father is dying of pancreatic cancer. He has a month left to live. And in this world, vampires have come out of hiding and have shown themselves and are like, hey, we're real. And then the public didn't take it well, so now they're back into hiding. And the whole mission is that she's going to New Orleans to find a vampire to make her father immortal, I believe. I'm just now getting to that part. The pacing feels so weird. It's really weird. It's slow, I would say. And it's not a very big book. So that's it so far. My only gripe is the pacing is weird, but otherwise it's decent. I think it's a cool concept, and that's all. Okay, so I am 94 pages into Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things. I stopped in the middle of a chapter. I don't know why. I started talking to Lexi for 2 hours. We were both like, yeah, I'm not reading. And I was like, no, actually I am reading. And then I started talking to her, and now I'm not reading. So she's in New Orleans now. So I feel like the plot is finally picking up, but it took 100 pages. I don't know. So can I finish it tomorrow? It really depends if I could stay off my phone. Goodbye. Okay, hi. I made it to the event. I was so nervous all day because ever since COVID, I've had a lot of anxiety about driving, so I'm working on that and myself, but I'm listening to Exodus on the way here, and Cecilia mentions Twilight. She's like, there's a scene in Twilight, it's actually New Moon, but that's fine, where Bella is where the scene where she's in front of the window for months and months and months, and I was just amazing. I wanted to pull over and vlog right then. Unsafe, don't do that, but I just thought that was amazing. Anything that says anything about Twilight, I endorse. This one's definitely different. It's actually starting out a little bit slower, but anyone who's talked about this series has talked about this one being the best, so I'm waiting for it to get better. It's good, it's not it's bad, so I'm just interested to see how it's gonna go. So I have 10 minutes till I'm gonna leave my car, and listening to it, but I just wanted to bring up the whole Twilight thing because that happened.
What you think about big talk versus small talk, how you knew to put the words that you did in Tally's mouth, those questions and the prompts that she has for him as she's helping Emmett work through whatever the difficulty was that forced him to that bridge that night.
No, that's a really great question. Thank you. Yeah, so my dad's a Southern Baptist preacher. I was just raised underneath the umbrella of that, and so he knows everyone in our town and ends up talking to people all the time about everything.
Hello. So I just got home from the event. I didn't die while driving. The parking was fine. There were a ton of people there. Let me start off. Hold on. So I start off with this. Someone asked her about, you know, this woman taking a strange man home, which was my biggest like thing. Like, I would never do that. And she was like, we would never do that. It's just fiction. And true. So she signed it for me. It's awesome. I told her that I loved the audiobook. I really liked the narrators. And she said that she was able to choose the audiobook narrators, which I didn't know that they were able to do. She said that her next book, the narration is going to be even better. I liked her so much that even though I gave this 3 stars, I'm going to keep it because she was fucking awesome. Anyway, next we got arcs. So many arcs. Basically, I paid $5 to go to this event to eat cupcakes and get arcs. Definitely my least favorite of the bunch, because I don't cook, is the Instant Pot Bible. I'll probably use this. There's like ribs on here. Sure. Chicken wings, whatever. So that's out of the way. This is the one I'm most excited for. This is In a New York Minute by Kate Spencer. This literally came out last month. It's on my wish list and I got it for free. So this is fucking great. Next is Peach Blossom Spring by Melissa Fu. This also came out last week. They were selling the hardback in store for like $28. So next is The Island by Adrienne McKinty. Who cares? It's free. And then the last one, which I was like kind of shocked to see because I skipped Book of the Month, is Like a Sister by Kelly Garrett. I skipped Book of the Month, and this is a Book of the Month pick, and I got it for free. So I'm so glad I skipped it. Okay. Next is, they emailed me literally today and they were like, hey, I pre-ordered this book and they were gonna send it. And I was like, I'm going to be at this event tonight. Can I just pick it up? And I don't care. I'll lose the money in shipping. They're like, no, we'll credit your account and you could just pick it up. This comes out tomorrow. This is Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. I have heard so much about this. This is historical fiction, but it's also feminist. So this is why I got this one. And then, so this was Hachette, I think, book group. That's the publisher. So they were like telling you about their books, and in store right then, if you bought it, you got 20% off the book. So I got 2 books. And then I had the $4 credit because of shipping. And then because I shopped there so much, I had a $10 credit. So I got 2 books for $10. And that's What's Mine and Ours by Naima Coster. She was talking about, this is like a black family and a white family, and they're just trying to intermix basically and live. Next is Who is Maud Dixon by Alexandra Andrews. I literally got the last copy because I went into line first to get her signature, and then this was the last copy. I'm so excited to have this. I have been on hold for the audiobook for a couple months now. I'm not even kidding. So God, this is my haul. They're doing another one in June. You bet your ass I'm going if I'm gonna get arcs and cupcakes. So anyway, that's the end of today. Monday is a good day. So goodbye. See you tomorrow. Hello, it's Tuesday. I did get some reading done of Vampire's Hearts and Other Dead Things. I want to keep holding that. I got about 35 pages read, which is not good. However, I am currently doing sprints on my channel with Lexi from Books with Lexi. So I'm hoping to do sprints. I have a lot going on. I went to story time with Rowan for the first time today ever at my local library, and it was great. And I'm just trying to get him out of the house and like socialize and stuff. So that was fun. And I am also buddy reading Exodus with Sarah from Sarah's Shelves, and that's by Kate Stewart. We decided, I was 6 chapters in. She was like, I would like to read that as well. So now we are buddy reading. So I will be reading that tonight. I'm hoping to get 200 pages into this one today. Rye is ahead of me and it doesn't feel right. So let's get to reading. Hello, I just got off of sprints on my channel. It was so much fun and I got so much reading done. I read 150 pages today of Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things. I feel so accomplished. So I have less than 100 pages for tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. As far as my feelings about it, I like it a lot more than I liked it yesterday. The writing is not my favorite, but I think the story is good. So, my kids are here, I have to go to bed. Man, I thought Flock was spicy. Absolutely not. Exodus. It's probably the spiciest book I have ever listened to. I'm literally listening to it and I'm just like... And there's like... No one. I am buddy reading this with Sarah from Sarah Shelves, but like, oh my god, if you could see my face while I'm listening to this, crazy. Is very good. So Exodus is like a love square without giving too much of the first book away. It's intense. There's so much drama. There's so much fighting. All there is sex and fighting. Sex and fighting. That's it. Hello, it is Wednesday. I finished Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things, so that's good. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. My Goodreads review says something like, this was a lot sadder than I realized it would be. It was very sad. So trigger warning for death, parental death. Also, I think that the pacing in the beginning was so weird. Like nothing was happening for a good 100 pages, which is not good in my opinion. Last but not least, I think this concept is really cool. I think I talked about it in another clip, but basically like vampires have come out as being real and then people were like really mad about that, so then they went back into hiding, and the main character Victoria goes to try to find a vampire and turn into a vampire so she can turn her dad into a vampire so he doesn't die. And that is the concept of the book, which I thought was pretty cool. So it's like a contemporary with this like paranormal aspect that I really liked. Hold on. Yesterday I did a live with Lexi and for some reason we got started talking about The Martian, and I own The Martian, and literally in the middle of the live my husband came and brought it to me, so I think he wants me to read it. So I'm going to start The Martian by Andy Weir. I still am reading The End of Policing, but this has taken precedent, so I'm doing that. Also, I'm doing sprints on Lexi's channel today, so hopefully I get some reading done. Hello, I'm 54 pages into The Martian and I'm loving it. I wish I hadn't watched the movie before I read it. Regrets. But yeah, I'm loving this. I just got to the part where they're like back at NASA and may have just figured out that he's actually alive, so quite good. Even like there's a lot of science, but that doesn't really feel like bogged down. And also, like, he's just as funny as he is in the movie. So I'm liking this a lot. I'm hoping... Hello, my finger is right at the camera. I just got off of sprints with Lexi, and I thought I was going to read more, but I'm actually just going to take like a TikTok break. But I am 169 pages into The Martian by Andy Weir. Holy shit. I love this so much. I can't even tell you how much I love this. I want to finish it tomorrow. According to Goodreads, I'm 44% in. So can I finish it tomorrow? If I stay off my phone, I probably can. I absolutely love this so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello. I finished Exodus. Not a fan. Not a fan. I honestly would have preferred if Kate Stewart stopped writing at Flock, I think. Because otherwise, I don't know what the point of Flock was. So I gave it 3 stars, which I think is nice, because I finished it and because the audiobook is good. But that might be it. Man, disappointment is real. Okay, so I am starting Crying in H Mart I have been on hold for this for months, and 3 people are waiting for it, and it's giving me anxiety. So I'm starting that now. It's a memoir. I don't usually read those, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, I finished Crying at H Mart. I'm not gonna rate it, and I feel like I shouldn't have rated Dancing at the Pity Party. And it's weird because they're similar, and both of their moms died of cancer like pretty fast, but I just feel like I don't want to rate that because it's so personal, and even though like I couldn't connect to it, doesn't mean shit, so I'm not gonna rate it, but I read it. Next I'm reading something for the Alphabet Project, so we'll see you in a couple of days. Hello, it's Thursday. I'm on page 251 of The Martian. I'm still really liking it. I was talking to my friend Lexi, and she said that there's a part in the book that isn't in the movie, and I hit that part. And it's definitely not in the movie, but it's super stressful. So I'm stressed about it. Like, I know how this ends because of the movie, but the book is still so good. Also, she and my husband have said that, Project Hail Mary is even better than this, so I have already bought it and plan to read it pretty much immediately. So that's my update for now. That's probably my only update for today, to be honest with you. I'm just not feeling it today, you know? Bye! Hello, I forgot that I was vlogging. I do this like in the middle of the week. It's so stupid. Anyway, hello. I am reading The Heart Principle by Helen Huang for book club, which is in 1 week. But I'll finish this tomorrow probably. I read The Kiss Quotient before I was really into romance, and I remember liking it. I have not read The Bride Test, sorry, but I'm gonna jump right into this. I am like 2% in. She's in therapy, which we love a lady in therapy. So let's say goodbye. Listen, asking for me, can you know if a book is gonna be 5 stars 5% into the audiobook? Because that's what I'm thinking. But Anna is she was a violinist, and she I guess got really successful, and now she is like afraid she'll never be as good as she was. And then she basically just kind of got dumped by her boyfriend of 5 years. He wants to like sleep with other people before they get engaged to make sure that she's the one. And so that's where I am, and I'm absolutely loving this. 5% in. I'm not even kidding. Hello, I'm 24% to the audiobook, and they're already doing it. This is my dream book. This is what I want. Hello, it's Friday. I have not vlogged today because I haven't been reading today. That's it. I am getting ready to go on sprints on my channel with Lexi and Sarah, so let me tell you what my plans are. I have 100 pages left of The Martian. That is what I'm going to focus on first, before I get like my eyes get too tired. Next, I don't think I updated last night, but I'm 35% into The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I do hear that like it's not like a rom-com, it's kind of like serious, but I'm not there yet. But I'm absolutely loving this. And then if I finish, I'm not gonna finish that. I have My Brother's Husband Volume 2 from the library that I need to read so I can give back. So those are my reading plans. That's backwards. So The Martian first, 100 pages left of that. I've been flying through it, so I'm hoping I can get it done. And then The Heart Principle, and I will keep you updated. Hello. Oh shit, I put it away. I finished The Martian. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. The end was so stressful, and I've seen the movie twice. So like I knew what was gonna happen, and it was still so stressful. This has been on my husband's shelf upstairs for years, and I am putting it back on my shelf because I loved it so much. So 5 stars, amazing. I am listening to The Heart Principle now. I'm still in sprints. I'm having a great time. Yeah. I'm still really liking it. I just started listening to it again, but I'm still really liking this. I will say, for the audiobook perspective, I'm not liking Kwan's narration voice, like just the audiobook voice. And that's just a me thing. It doesn't fit Quan, I think. So, but apparently this is like a lot heavier than I knew. I always go into books blind. Like, I really don't look at reviews. I don't look at what it's about. I just like go with vibes. So I don't know what to expect with this. So I don't know if I can finish it tonight. It's currently 10 o'clock. I don't know how long we're doing this for, so stay tuned. Hi, it's Saturday. I'm very tired. I stayed up way past my bedtime for sprints last night, but I had a great time. I'm 91% into the audiobook of The Heart Principle. I am going to finish it today while Theo is taking his first nap. So that's good. Also, since I finished The Martian physically, I have picked up Tender is the Flesh physically. I'm like 12 pages into it, so nothing like super gross has happened. They just like explain the process of the animals getting the virus and stuff. That's it. Lexi was reading it on sprints last night, and I don't really know how she feels about it, but my other friend Jack was reading it and she was grossed out. So I've never read anything like I'm not big into horror. I'm trying to get into it, so we shall see. So that is my update for now. I don't have the book, so I'll put it here, but I'm almost done The Heart Principle, and I cannot tell you how many times Anna has been nauseated. So many. Ridiculous amount of nauseation. That's not a word, but I'm letting you know it's ridiculous. Also, Helen Huang always refers to genitals as their sex. I hate that so much. I love this book, but Anna being nauseous all the time, ridiculous. Sex, bad. The sex scene's good. Genitals referred to as sex, bad. Hello, I finished The Heart Principle. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like any of the heavy stuff in this book. When I want to read a romance, that's pretty much all I want to read. And this was a lot heavier than I wanted to read. Also, and I felt this way with the kiss quotient as well. I just did not connect to Helen Huang's writing. It's like cringy to me. I don't it's me. That's fine. But I'm gonna give this 4 stars. Not my favorite. I didn't like any of the heavy stuff. Also, I didn't cry, and people in reviews are like, I cried. I never cry, so that makes sense. I just did not connect to this. So, Hi. It's been a couple hours since I finished The Heart Principle, and I have decided to lower my rating to 3 stars. Because of the same reasons that I listed before. And 3 just feels better than 4. And I'm mostly basing my ratings on like my experiences now, and not being like a critical reviewer that much anymore. And honestly, I was having such a great time in the beginning of this book because it was such a good concept with like the fiance having an open relationship thing, and then, you know, she like wants to hook up with this dude, and then like, these are spoilers, so if you want to skip that, that's totally fine. But then Quan is the first dude she talks to after Julian, and he's the one. Like, barf. So that's my feelings on that. I know this is super popular. It has a really, really high rating on Goodreads, and I'm so happy that people love this one. This is just not for me. And also 3 stars isn't bad. It's just not something I want to experience again, really. So, that's that on that. Hi, I got 32%, which is like 70 pages into Tender is the Flesh today. Not great, not a great reading day. I was on Lexi's sprints, like not on it with her. I was like in the comments, all like for 3 hours, and I read 70 pages, so you know, whatever. I am starting, oh, hold on. Okay, I am starting the audiobook of Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Am I a sci-fi girly? I don't know. Basically, Lexi and my husband have bullied me into reading this, so very excited about that. And then me and Lexi have bullied Monica into buddy reading it with the 3 of us. So Monica has already started it. I'm starting it now. I don't know when Lexi's starting it, but we're buddy reading it now. So this is a monster, humongous. I heard that it's even better than The Martian, and I love The Martian. So to say I'm excited would be an understatement. I just hope it's good. So starting it now. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without sounding stupid. Project Hail Mary is about this guy who wakes up in space and he doesn't remember anything about anything. And then slowly but surely his memory starts coming back, and it flashes back to when they find out that something is taking energy from the sun and they are trying to stop that. Obviously, because humanity is threatened. So it's going back from him being on the spaceship and like figuring out that he is in another galaxy, which can't even fathom. Okay. And then going back and like from the beginning of them finding this thing that is threatening the sun. Hopefully that didn't sound stupid. I'm liking it. Hello, it's 8:30. I'm going to bed. I'm not even kidding. I can't stay up late anymore. Okay, I made it 23% into Project Hail Mary. It's so good. I made it to, I don't want to spoil anything always, but I made it to a part and the chapter ends on a cliffhanger, but he like sees something in space, so that's cool. I won't be able to listen to it tomorrow because I have to edit 2 videos, but I'm hoping I can finish. I'll probably finish it Tuesday, unless I can get some reading in tomorrow. But I'm already really liking this. I think I'm a science fiction girly. I don't know. Hello, it's Sunday. I have not read today, as it always goes on Sundays. So I just wanted to end this vlog. I feel like I read a lot. I read 2 books I read 1 book for the Alphabet Project and 1 book for a video I can't talk about yet, but I feel like I read a lot and a lot of good things. I'm still upset about the heart principle, but what can you do? So thanks for watching my video. If you made it to the end of this one, give me any kind of flower emoji for spring, and see you in the next video. Bye.